Hey everyone, have I here been a video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we're going to be doing a little fun speculation for the upcoming LR Dokkan Festival exclusive Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo in regards to their type advantage. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So yes, of course, we are all hyped for the announcement of Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo. For sure, Beast Gohan. I think everybody was just waiting for Dokkan to get a Beast Gohan here, and I'll tell you what, I'm fine with what they chose, which is actually an Ultimate Gohan and a Power Awakened Piccolo that's going to either have a transformation, an active skill, or something of that nature when it comes to Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo here, right? So I'm guessing it's going to be a transformation. That's what I'm going to guess, but it could be other things involved. We have so many different type of active skills now, you know, possibly a revival, things of that nature. Revival will make sense for Orange Piccolo. I'm not too sure if that would be the case for, you know, Beast Gohan. Now, the only concern that I have is, you know, not having a standalone Beast Gohan and a standalone Orange Piccolo and maybe waiting on that. So we've experienced that with the past movie of Blue Gogeta and also Full Power Broly, which we still to this day don't have after 5 years of the movie being released, and the units being released as well, that we don't have the standalone units for those versions. We have transformation units, we have those types of units, but not standalone. So we'll see if we ever get a standalone for Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo, but hey, I'm still very excited. Now let's go ahead and look into the type advantage and figure out here. We're going to do, you know, someone posted like, you're going to bring logic to Dokkan. I go, yeah, I'm going to try to bring some logic to Dokkan. So we're going to look at past LR Dokkan Festival exclusive units that we have. So these are like the first 3 generations of Dokkan Festival exclusive LRs. As you can see, there are some LRs that have Easy 8 already, and I might make a totally different video of what maybe have some expectations on some Easy 8s upcoming for Dokkan Festival exclusives as well in the celebration, but we'll see. We'll see if it comes to fruition, but let's look at what currently is going on with Dokkan Festival exclusive LRs, the most recent ones here, and I'm kind of be really looking at, you know, the previous year's anniversary and the previous year's worldwide celebration, along with this year's worldwide celebrations as well. So when you look at the units that have been basically provided for us here, you have 3 empty slots that needs to be filled for the type advantage. That would be tech, that would be strength, and that would be physical. Now there is no rhyme or reason if you look back here of the class advantage, right? There's no rhyme or reason if they're going to do more, you know, super class or extreme class, but it's been dominated by super class units. So I'm not really too interested or really care too much about the class because it is going to be both super class with Piccolo and Gohan. So the question here is, what spot are they going to fill? We have 2 different units, and again, these are the 3 open slots here. The very interesting thing when I was doing this, right, was if you also look at the last Carnival units, you know, the new Carnival exclusive units that has dropped in Dokkan, basically a brand new class of LRs, that actually filled the spot of these type advantages, right? The tech, the strength, and the physical. So this made it a little bit more difficult to try to figure out, like, okay, is it just going to be as easy as choosing one of these 2 spots and making it, you know, making it happen? Now, if they're going to count, you know, Carnival featured as a way of saying, okay, these are, you know, Dokkan Festival exclusive like LRs, then it could be INT, it could be AGL as well. And actually for me, it would make it a lot easier because I would actually like a AGL Gohan or a INT Gohan, because if it does fit well with what we have currently for Gohans. But I'm gonna stick with these 3 here, just again using a little bit of logic versus, you know, adding these in and just saying, hey, it could be any of the types, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at Gohan. So Gohan right now, right? You look at Gohan and the type of different Gohans that are available. I'll make it kind of bigger. I don't know if that's going to help or not, but when you look at this here, you have all type advantages represented. However, when you look at the units in of itself, and it's kind of sad that we don't have a LR Ultimate Gohan from Z. We don't. You know, we have a Dokkan Festival exclusive. We have the transforming tech Ultimate Gohan, right? But not a standalone Ultimate Gohan LR until now. and this of course has the background of the Beast Gohan, back there. So very interesting. So with Ultimate Gohans here, everybody's represented. The difference is like which units have Dokkan Festival exclusives, which type advantages could use a little bit boost in that typing. And like I mentioned before, Int and AGL technically doesn't have like a Dokkan Fest, right? When you look at like the EZA Future Gohan for physical here, there is type advantage there. When you look at like AGL and when you look at Int, there's not really too strong of units when it comes to those type advantages really across Gohans, right? If you talk about maybe like Kid Gohan and the support, the defensive support one, that's a pretty good AGL one. I'm trying to even think of off the top of my head on a good Int Ultimate Gohan, or not Ultimate Gohan, or just Gohan in general. Just can't think of it off the top of my head. So really for me, I'm going to stick with either strength or physical for Beast Gohan. It'll make it pretty easy just to say it's probably going to be strength, being that, or STR, I just call it strength, right? So being that, this is going to be probably a more of an offensive unit than even a defensive unit. It'll be interesting because Gohan is generally defensive, so that's why for me I'm kind of like, oh, how are they going to build this unit here, right? They're generally defensive. Like Ultimate Gohans, have that that guard effect. Hopefully that's all automatically on there, but this unit should hit incredibly hard. So I'm going to stick with that arena there, either going to be strength or physical. But now let's go ahead and and discuss the Piccolo. So the Orange Piccolo, again, this is going to be the Powered Awaken Piccolo, and then it's going to have either transformation or some sort of active skill for Orange Piccolo, and the animation is just incredible, right? So, and when you look at these units here, you technically have a LR Piccolo in the Exchange Piccolo, the Goku and Piccolo, so that's a technicality there. But you look at everything else, you really don't have any Dokkan Festival exclusives except for physical and then the LR. So physical is out, right? So I don't think this will be a physical unit, but that's the closest color to orange. But I don't think that that's going to be the case there. When you look at the remaining other units, like the Strength Piccolo is a very strong unit, so I don't think they need to add an additional strength. So that kind of leaves Tech wide open. It would be nice to have an AGL as well, because AGL is not represented at all for any Piccolos, right? For at least technically these Piccolos here. So and maybe for free to play, this could be a possibility, and I don't see them having any other opportunity to do this in the future, or the near future, and that's finally EZAing the free to play World Tournament Int Piccolo, right? They need to do that, because they just do. It's a worthless unit that's just kind of sitting there, and a bunch of free to play is already EZA'd, but for some reason Piccolo, no, we're just gonna leave it as absolutely unusable. So I think that's really where I'm looking at here, as Tech as the only option for Piccolo, based off of just kind of logic and looking at what we have here. Again, I'm trying to bring logic to Dokkan, and that should not be the case, but I think that's a pretty good argument there. So my final speculation and prediction, right? My final speculation prediction is going to be Super Physical for Beast Gohan and Super Tech for Orange Piccolo. All right, those are my quote-unquote official predictions and speculations for the upcoming units. So with that in mind, let me know what you guys think. What are your speculations? What are your guesses for the type advantages? Comment in the comment section below. If you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.